Well, Turkiye's president says he is considering launching a ground military operation in northern Syria. It comes after several rockets struck the district of Kakami in southern Turkey. 3 people were killed, including a child. No one has claimed responsibility. Ankara blames the Kurdish YPG fighters. Well, the attack in Turkiye comes a day after it launched airstrikes in northern Syria and Iraq. The Turkish Defence Ministry says it was targeting Kurdish armed groups that Ankara holds responsible for a bomb attack in Istanbul earlier this month. Now, warplanes attacked bases of the outlawed Kurdistan Workers' Party, or the PKK, and YPG fighters. Well, let's bring in Ressel Surda now to talk us through the current escalation. Can you just give us a bit of an idea of why this is happening now and the escalation here?
Well, it's just less than 8 months to the election, and it's, according to the polls, it's going to be a neck-to-neck race between the government and the opposition. And definitely it's a golden time for many of the groups also that would like to see a kind of instability in the country. So the Turkey's operation against YPG particularly dates back to 2016. In 2016, right after the coup attempt in Turkey, we have seen that Turkey conducted a massive military incursion into Syria, which was called Operation Euphrates Shield, and it cleared the ISIS presence alongside the Turkish border down to Idlib. It was the first massive military incursion. And then in 2018, the Operation Olive Branch was conducted by Turkish army, but this time against YPG around Afrin, which was one of the strongholds of YPG, and it's historically a Kurdish city over there. And Turkish forces, backed by the Syrian rebels or the Syrian Free Army, they took over control of Afrin. However, they could not manage to get in Tel Rifat, which was one of the aim of the operation. And then in 2019, the third military incursion of Turkey has happened close to Ras Al Ain, which we can see over there. And it was a huge source of huge tension between the USA and Turkey, because by that time USA had a strong military presence over there. But then the Trump administration decided to withdraw its forces from the area to let the Turkish army to get in that. Otherwise, it was maybe for the first time in the history that there was a possibility of a direct engagement between or confrontation between Turkish and the USA armed forces. Now, Turkey is aiming by this. President Erdogan said that they probably are going to conduct another land forces operations into Syria, and they're aiming to take over Tel Rifat and Manbij. These areas are quite important for YPG because these are their last strongholds at the eastern of Euphrates. But for Turkey also, if they can manage to take control over Tel Rifat and Manbij, it means that clearing the whole YPG forces at the east of Euphrates, and that is a strategic goal for Turkey. So now this is simply what's happening on the ground. However, in Manbij, there are presence of the Russian forces as well, even though it's not significant, and American forces as well alongside the YPG. So that could probably increase the tension between the two largest NATO allies, Turkey and the US.
Ressel Surda, thank you very much for breaking that down for us.